As we all know, Formula One has seen a massive growth in viewership, especially in the US, thanks to Netflix. The US-based team Andretti is trying to seek into Formula One with the US auto giants General Motors. If you are not familiar with the US Autosports, let me tell you that Andretti Autosport is an auto racing team that competes in the IndyCar Series, Indy Lights, Indy Pro 2000, and Formula E since Michael Andretti's involvement. The team has won the Indianapolis 500 5 times and the IndyCar Series Championship 4 times. The team has won the Indy Lights Championship in. Additionally, the team has won the Global Rallycross Championship with Scott Speed. On November 24, 2009, Andretti Green Racing announced that the team restructuring was complete, and the team would be renamed Andretti Autosport with Michael Andretti as their owner. Michael Andretti is the son of 1978 Formula One world champion Mario Andretti. For the 1993 season, Michael signed for Marlboro McLaren to partner with the triple world drivers champion Ayrton Senna in their Ford HBD V8-powered MP48. He signed during the summer of 1992 and the deal was announced at Monza over the weekend of the 1992 Italian Grand Prix. Michael drove for McLaren for the first 13 rounds of 1993, before being replaced by Mika Häkkinen for the rest of the season. Shortly after scoring his first podium in the Italian Grand Prix, Michael was the last American to race in Formula One for 13 years, until Scott Speed made his debut at the 2006 Bahrain Grand Prix. Michael is also the last American to date to score points and finish on an F1 podium, as they have a successful career in US Autosport and IndyCar. Now they are trying to seek into the pinnacle of motorsport, Formula One. After the takeover of Sauber fell through at the last minute during the 2021 season, the Andretti family are making a renewed effort to join Formula One with their own team, Andretti Global. Rumored for many years, the Andretti bid came to life in February when Mario confirmed his son Michael had submitted an official proposal to FIA. Michael Andretti, who was seen talking to Formula One executives at the inaugural Miami Grand Prix in May, seems to have made little progress in persuading the unenthusiastic opponents to the family's bid. But he has now revealed a final decision may soon be close. FIA President Mohammed Ben Sulayem opening the door for new teams to join the grid, a collaboration between one of America's most successful racing teams and its biggest car company has been announced. Andretti's main headquarters would be in Indiana, while General Motors would be their engine and manufacture partner, with GM brand Cadillac to form part of the entry. The team would be known as Andretti Cadillac Racing. Statements. Andretti said in the announcement, the culmination of 4 months of negotiations with General Motors, that the American automaker provides the Andretti effort with the additional value rival teams have argued new teams must bring to F1. One of the big things was, what does Andretti bring to the party? Andretti said, well, we're bringing one of the biggest manufacturers in the world with us now with General Motors and Cadillac. We feel that was the one box that we didn't have checked that we do have checked now. I think we'll be bringing a tremendous amount of support to Formula One, and it's hard for anyone to argue with that. F1 immediately responded in the same tone it has used since Andretti began pushing for expansion by noting that it has several parties interested in joining the series and Andretti is simply the most visible. Andretti's father, Mario Andretti, is the 1978 Formula One world champion. There is great interest in the F1 project at this time, with a number of conversations continuing that are not as visible as others, F1 said in a statement. We all want to ensure the championship remains credible and stable, and any new entrant request will be assessed on criteria to meet those objectives by the relevant stakeholders. Andretti said despite F1's statement, he still believes Andretti Global is the strongest applicant. He admitted F1 has not shared the other interested parties with him. We have the opportunity to combine our motorsport passions and dedication to innovation to build a true American F1 bid, added Andretti. Together, we will continue to follow procedures and steps put forth by the FIA during the evaluation process. In the meantime, we continue to optimistically prepare should we be fortunate enough to have Andretti Cadillac formally approved as a Formula One contender. Sky Sports News has reported that there would be no chance of a new entry before 2026. And there are other interested parties exploring F1 aside from Andretti. Resistance from teams. Having failed in their bid to buy Sauber last year, the Andretti family have been pushing for the own spot on the grid from 2024 onwards, but have met more resistance than they would have been anticipating. Andretti is a name, that's for sure, said Toto Wolff during preseason testing at Barcelona in Spain. And the American market is important, but every team that is joining needs to be accretive. That means needs to add value. And it's not only by paying $200 million entry fee, but it needs to demonstrate, in my opinion, what it can do for the other teams, for F1 and FIA. Only then the sport will grow. Whereas Red Bull team boss Christian Horner also added, the problem is how to tackle this financially. If materials are provided, then the budget for the existing 10 teams will be diluted. This is something that worries the promoter of the championship. It is difficult to explain that smaller teams have to give up 5, 10, or 15 million for the entry of a new team. If you look at it from an idealistic point of view, I'd fully support 12 teams. But when you look at the numbers and what it is going to cost each team individually, that is where it falls over. Overall, it's clear that the teams and their bosses are opposing the entry of new entrant Andretti because of the dilution of money. As the money was divided into 10 teams, it would be divided among 11 after the entry of new team. Still, Andretti will try their best to enter Formula One as soon as possible. If you liked the video, and to see more videos about Formula One, subscribe to our channel. I will meet you in the next video. Thanks for watching.